Hey FLOSSTUBE, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's Thursday the 7th of December and this is video number 7. So I hope you've all had a really good week and have been stitching away merrily. I hope your Christmas preparations and plans are going well and if you're celebrating or getting into the festive season. I have my Christmas jumper on today with my badges. I love this one. Oh, no elf control. So funny. Christmas earrings, you know. It's got to be done. Where on earth can I wear this jumper? So I wear this to death in December and annoy everybody by starting to wear it really, really early in December. Right, so quick video today because I am already running really late to meet my mum to take her to finish her Christmas shopping. So, story of my life, she's so used to me being late. So we're going to go fly through this at the speed of light and you'll have a 20-minute video at the end of it, which will be good. So I finished the Christmas fair, that was Monday. It was really, really good. I'll insert some photographs of what I made. I made 93 brooches and felties and nearly 50 pairs of earrings. Well, I need to credit my daughter with helping. Lottie's 7 and she has got such an eye for jewellery. And we spent Saturday having mummy and daughter craft morning and we made about 30 pairs of earrings between the two of us. She's got a great eye for colour, for shape, and 3 or 4 of her pairs. I didn't sell that many pairs of earrings. I sold all my Christmas ones, but they were literally this sort of thing, charm ear hook. They were not a lot of design went into them. But Lottie designed a few pairs of beaded earrings and yeah, sold those. Hold on for a second, I am just going to grab a pair that she made because I am so proud of her. That I'm going to share. So unfortunately there was no hold please music there like Mitch Stitch, but so this is a pair of little fairies that Lottie made. And she totally did those all herself, colours and everything. She is just... and some tiny little ones as well. They're so dinky. So I'm so proud of her, she is wonderful. So I asked her this morning if she was going to have any craft hobbies as she got older. She said, oh, jewellery making definitely. I mean, she's fully kitted out. See behind me. This is an old spice rack thing, and it is totally full of jars of beads. And then she also has a shoebox there as well, full of beads. And I'm not talking sort of kids' plastic beads, or there's a few of those in there. They're glass, ceramic, nice beads. A lot of them she's stolen from me over the last year or so. But yeah, she loves that kind of thing, so I'm so proud of her that she has embraced a grown-up hobby at such a young age. So, oh, that was a bit of a rabbit hole. Yeah, the fair went well, so I'll put the pictures in of my stall and of what I made. So, if my husband has done his technical wizardry magic thingy, you'll have seen the pictures by now, and we'll move on to the stitching. So what have I done this week? Not a lot, as I said. I didn't start again stitching till Sunday. By sort of 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon I'm done with the fair setup now. I bagged everything up, I made my labels, everything was sorted, and I decided it was time to move on to go back to stitching because I was really missing it. So Sunday afternoon I started the fancy Outhouse sale. Everybody knows, so that's where I've got some pale blue even weave from a grab bag. It's one of the ones that's white on the back, so yeah, so I've got that there with that. Needle minder is a little green man that I made myself from a charm. And then I worked on, sorry, I've just literally piled everything on the table today. I worked on this. By the way, the winner of this is Karen in Denmark. She didn't comment, but she sent me a message on Instagram because she was having trouble with commenting, so it's going to her today. So I got there with that, and I still haven't finished the sleeve, even though I thought I had, because I've missed a little curlicue out the middle of it. So I'm working away on that. Pretty floss. And random bit that's not on a hole. And I've just picked all of that off the one. So in the new section that was started last week, this is the Bendy Stitchy FOMO section. Paper behind it. This is the tiny Christmas sale from Armada Designs. Yeah, I haven't really done, this is this morning on this, so I'm trying to catch up. I've had them downloaded since Friday, but just have not had time to do anything. It's been crazy. Right, swiftly moving on to haul. Gnomes, oh, there we go. Gnomes in a Garden Row by Bent Creek. Love this. Saw this and just kind of like, I'm having it. Into the basket it went. Did not take me long to decide that. Comes with a little charm as well, which I didn't realise, which is really cute. And a little Lizzie Kate Cricket. And it's called Sampling Christmas. Love this. Super cute. Except for the cat. Cat looks weird. So that'll be gone, and I'll put a bauble or something. Or I might turn it into a mouse. Sort of a la 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So I might do that. So I don't like, unless it is supposed to be a mouse. Looks like a cat. I don't know. Last month's cross stitch I had an offer on that you could get free Ada from Willow Fabrics just for the cost of post and packaging, which I think was £1.90. Might be £1.95. Something like that. It was less than £2 for 4 pieces of 6x8 Ada, but you just couldn't pick your colours. It was just going to be a grab bag essentially. So that's fine. These two are 18 count, the green and the other white are 14. So I figured as I was doing ATCs and stuff like that, I'm fine for that. And the white ones will be great because I'm going to have a little go at doing some dyeing. Michael Powell Christmas book. My friend gave me a book token for my birthday. I was a bit kind of like, you haven't bought me a book token in about 10 years. I tend to do e-books. I haven't bought books in years. If I do, I get them from the charity shop. So I was a bit kind of like, I don't know what to buy. And I went, oh, Michael Powell book. So my Waterstones, my local Waterstones had a copy in stock, so I was able to get that. And I still have half a book token left to spend. So yay for that. I did also say on Stitch Mania, sorry, I cut my finger, that I'd keep a journal planner thing, and a few people have been posting that they want to see ideas. So I thought I would do a quick flip through of my journal, just so you can get an idea of how I run mine. I don't use anything fancy. There's no tapes or like stickers or anything like that. I have a box of fine liner pens, pencil, biro. I keep it with it, and that's all I use. Nothing particularly fancy. It's a A5 journal from Paper Chase, which is has squared paper. It just has a Mr. Men. It was a plain journal with a Mr. Men. It's a postcard stuck to the front. I like Mr. Men. So there's lots of things I would change, but it's kind of just a bit organic, and it is what it is. I don't really bother with the index now. Okay, so those were my goals and plans for 2017. So the whips were those ones I carried over from 2016, and then you can see all my additional starts, which I'll go over from there. and the bottom bit there, which I just had to steal off the page just so I could finish it off for 2017. There were some plans. Will I do some of them? Maybe, maybe not. The Celtic Cross, that Have Faith. I have some of them. I don't have all of them. They were just ones I'd hoped to get. So that'll grow, it'll change. We all, as we know, stitchers are prone to changing their mind about things. So then I have my essentially diary pages. So each month gets one of these where I write in what I've stitched, when I've finished. If I finish something, I write it in there as well. Sometimes I forget to finish filling things in. I don't stress if I don't, though, either because I didn't stitch that day or just because. So this is May, so you can see the mania plans, finishes, stuff from other sales I've done on blogs, and yeah, so that's small sales, mania sales, things like Stitch Mania sales, and things I'm stitching on my blog for my blog sales. Yeah, they vary. You know, I just try and discover that little bunting pattern. I look on Pinterest for ideas. Sometimes they're just like bubbles, scrolls and things like that. I'm not overly artistic, so it is what it is. September, didn't do a lot at all. October, got spider webs, didn't do a lot for that. So this is December. We went with the fairy lights. So I have got stuff for blogs. I can't read backwards. Mania. I didn't do full courage in the end. My FLOSSTUBE recording dates. Whatever that says. Oh, Instagram sells. So the hashtags for those. And then what I would like to do this year. So all the things that need FFOing there. All those drawn thread keepers. Winter houses, 12 days, so all the finishes you've seen before that still haven't been made up, and what I'd like to be stitching in December. So we've got the Stone Street, Winter Village, the free pattern, Fancy Outhouse, my black work houses, the red and the green ones, the Stitch Rovia houses, or Emma Congdon, which is the ones you've seen today, and a plan for after Christmas, which is to work on my November-December calendar pages, thingies. And then obviously there's a little box for finishes. Some months I've filled that box. Other month, there we go, look. That was September, that was the keepers month. So, and then, so after that, we've got my wish lists. So basically, when I'm watching FLOSSTUBE, and I will scribble on anything and then transfer it into here. So, actually I must add Joy. Ornamental Joy by CNN to this one, because that was something I've scribbled on the back of a post-it note somewhere. So, no time like the present. And if I write CNN, I'll know it's either that or I'll look for Little House Needleworks. So, some of these I have actually got. Some of them are free designs. Let's have a look. Pretty Little London I actually have because it's in Cross Stitch Crazy. There was some, I looked at them and went, oh no, I've got that. Yeah, as I said, so there's a couple of free designs on there. Some of them. Starts off really neat, gets quite scruffy by the end of it. I have okay, right, I'm with it now. So I was looking at the pattern, I have no idea what that is. So these are kits I have. So yeah, these are kits, all the kits there. And there's 2 pages of those, and then a couple of blank pages if I want to add some more. Yeah. Cover kit freebies. All I do is tick through it when I've done it. And all my little tabby marker things are falling out. So yeah. Christmas and also mouse loft kits. Those are some of the charts I have. That needs another new page because I haven't added in any of those. I also put who they're from, if they're gifted, if I win them in a giveaway. So yeah, I write down where it's come from, or if I've just bought it myself. Yeah, so I need to write down all the ones that I used with my gift voucher from Shannon, and those ones there, they need to go in. Oh no, I have written those down because I've continued it here. I found a few old little cover kit whips at the top of there, so they got written down. The linen I have, linens and even weaves fabric stash. I didn't get around to doing the Ada one, although that's pretty, as I discovered this week, it's pretty scrappy bits, other than really large pieces of odd colours that have clearly come in grab bags and stuff. Sometimes I just make notes of things if I'm thinking I've got a lot of whips, and I just make some notes about how long I estimate it's going to take to finish things. Stitch from stash, scribbly notes. It all makes sense to me, and that's all that matters. And then we've got Stitch Mania 2018. I still need to do a lot of work on this one. So, although I'm not, if my stitching fits to the sale, then I'll do it. I'm not going to try and fit the sales to my stitching. Is that the right way around? Yeah, if I'm stitching something and it happens to fit with the sale, then I might do it, or I might work on it for a day, but I'm not going to go, I must go and buy a new design to go and do this, or I must find something that will fit. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we won't worry about it. Although I might do the Stitching Olympics because that just sounds so fun. FLOSSTUBE, complete with extra post-it notes when I've made notes on my notes. List of all the Drawn Thread free charts that I want to do, which is pretty much all of them, and the ones I've got printed out and the ones I've actually stitched. Yeah, more FLOSSTUBE. And then I've joined I'm going to do Year of Whips next year. I have 7 at the moment, I think. I haven't actually been through there's 7 I can remember off the top of my head. I think it's right, there may be others. And we'll see what happens when I start all these things at Christmas and don't get them done, because I completely overestimate how much time I have. So, bit for Year of Whips there. And then we will see how that goes. My plan is I've got 3 kits that I'd like to start next year, which were on that original list. One's a Celtic Cross. The other one is Have Faith, which is a bird design. I think McKenna did one of them in the series, but not that one. And I think Kate, the Queen of Starts, has got one of the others, or she's doing that one. So I shall get that started. Maybe another Michael Powell that I start that doesn't get finished, and anything else that's knocking about by the 18th of January. We'll see. So I am going to do Year of Starts as well, so there's a lot of starting next year. But this year I think I did about, I thought I'd written it down, I thought I'd totaled it up. I think I've had about 60 starts and done and completed 50 something. So yeah, it's been productive, and there have been big designs in there. It's not, yeah, there's been a lot of little ones too, but there've been. But I do generally go for smaller stitches anyway. So, but each to their own, and so 1, 2, yeah, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 8, 9, 9. So I've had 57 finishes so far this year, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's good news. And I have 9 whips at the moment, so let's go with that. And there's actually one of those old found whips, which is bookmark that I started about 3 years ago, which I might put into the year of whips as well, called Japanese Garden. It's really pretty and it's full coverage, so that might go in too. And I might choose the full coverage on the 5th to work on it throughout the year, because I think, actually, given the size of it, I'll probably get it done. So, oh, and at the back of the book I literally just stuff in, so we've got Stitch Mania lists, random postcards, the little letter, the letter I got, well, what do you call them, compliment slip for my win. I think, oh, anchor to DMC conversion, Jodry, no, that's in the box, DMC checklist, and that all sits in there. My little tabs, so I made some quick tabs and embroidered on them what the things are, so I can quickly go to the pages. And the one fell off, which was the floss tube one, but it's the only gold one, so it makes it easy to remember. So, plans for the fortnight, there we go. It's basically, I want to finish off the 4 Christmas designs I have on the go and start the Stone Street Stitchworks one. So, keep up with the tiny sale, the tiny Christmas sale. Finish the festive hoop, this one, finish that one, finish the blackwork one, and finish my drawn thread project, handbag project, which I think once I get that tree trunk finished, I haven't done any on it in a week, once I get that finished, I think it'll be pretty quick with those pine stitches, and they may be winged a bit, they may not necessarily be the exact pine stitch that because I think there was 3 different, you know, one with 4 arms and one with 5 and another with 6 or something. They'll be whatever fits. We'll just wing it. FLOSSTUBE It, she knows. So that's the lot. Thank you to all of you for watching and subscribing and leaving me lovely comments. I will be back in 2 weeks' time for my... oh, it'll be the final video of 2017. So I will... who knows what we'll do? I think it'll just be to show you what I've done and the Christmas decorations, and I will probably save my plans for my first one in January, because I think I record like on the 3rd of January or something like that. So we'll leave that one till then. So I will see you all around. So thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.